Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sparkless Inspiration. How is everybody? Oh my goodness, you guys, this 3-day weekend looks like a total rain fest, and it's actually cold out. Mochi just came in all wet from the rain, so I had towels on the dryer and I wrapped him in a towel and he went to sleep. He was so cute. So, you guys, what I wanted to visit today is manifestation and pure intention. I'll share something briefly with you. I woke up and the house just started, like, everybody getting in order and doing things, and like just started busy work, and everybody was like just going for stuff, and I was still trying to wake up a little bit, and I was getting in a kind of agitated state because I want to do my work. And then I thought, you know what helped you yesterday? What helped you set a good intention? And it was listening to really good music. And I love Rick Astley's album where he has that Angels on My Side. It's my new favorite song. Gets me in the best mood. As soon as I turn on that music that either relaxes or revs me up, I get in that frame of mind, like, where do I want to set my intentions? And it's to be peaceful and to get good work done and to be, relaxed and agreeable. So I love this. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and the highest good of all. So this was just for science, was that even English? I was like, for science. This is for harmony, like within the family, and still being able to produce good work when I want, when I'm inspired. But to do things with like love and zest and care. So another thing that helps me with this too is like empowering affirmations. I'm worthy of the very best life. And I lovingly allow myself to accept this. So this can be boundaries. This can be, looking after yourself by sometimes getting the most difficult or things that are pressing out of your way. If you have this laundry and you're like, oh, I need these clothes for tomorrow, do that right off, and then it's off your list, and it frees up your mind. And say to yourself, I attract only healthy relationships. I am safe in my relationships, and I give and receive lots of love. That way, when we're cohabitating or we're communicating with other people, we see their intentions as loving and as kind. So we're not reactive. We're not, people, oftentimes you ever have the phone ring and you're like, oh, what do they want now? Isn't that crazy how we sometimes do that without being like, hey, how lucky am I that a brother, sister, mother, or someone's calling and I get to, communicate with them. It's very funny how we can get reactive. So seeing things from a beautiful intention from another person helps us as well. And to know that our energy is limitless. So I'll do this for myself. Instead of going, I don't try not to at least utter the words, I'm so tired or I'm fatigued or this and that, because our brain starts to listen to what we tell it. So I say, I have plenty of energy. I'm going to be able to do this. And that's one of my weirdest setbacks that I really have to tackle and acknowledge is oftentimes, if I do have a really busy or pressing day, I'll sometimes get a little panic because I'll go, oh, how am I going to push through this 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock gap when I normally need a nap or to step back. And I've modified that by pacing myself. Now, pacing is huge because that's going to help immensely. We don't have to cross everything off our to-do list. We're allowed to take our time. Follow the patterns of your energy, doing what you can when you can. And when you're feeling a little tired, give yourself a break. That's okay. Take a deep breath, indulge in something that you love, and it restores your soul. I do that. I stop for a music break, a snack. I watch a funny video. I make a piece of joy. I do something that restores that energy, and then I can reset my intention as well. And it helps me with manifesting. Now, then when we come back to our work with fire in our bones and we can chase after our goal and conquer the hard things, right? Whether it's a really technical aspect of something, whatever it is, right? You're capable. We are made to do hard things, but it's really how hard they are is how hard we tell ourselves they are, right? If I tell somebody, oh, this is a piece of cake, I'm going to be able to do this in a minute, that's now how I view it, and then I condense things and I glide through it. If I tell myself something's going to be difficult, our brain can complicate it for no reason at all. So just say, this is really easy. So, let's think everything is like on an even incline or downhill instead of this uphill battle. And then we can do that and manifest it too. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life too. Write it down, manifest it. Step 1. I do that. I want to identify it. And sometimes I like to identify why I want to manifest this. And I'm going to pull a couple of these beautiful Wheel of the Year cards and get a couple ideas on what this might be. Here we go. Our intuition is always going to help us within this state of manifesting. Why do we want something? Look deep in your heart and your soul. Why do you want this? Just say it's a new house. Like, start to envision what that house looks like, what the wallpaper looks like. Is it all wood, curtains, so on and so forth? And then just ask yourself, why do I feel it's something I want and something I would love to have? And for oftentimes, people just want to move a muscle, change a thought, do a kind of geographic to bring in fresh energy. That's important as well, right? Beautiful, fresh energy. For me, sometimes it has to do with temperature. Like, I love the sun and beach. So whenever I think of vacation or places, I think of that. I'm really lucky where I live. I have 3 beaches in the surrounding area that we can go to. But again, with this manifestation, intuitively know that it's already yours and you can have it, and then have gratitude and start to feel that and trust yourself. You know, you're going to show up strong and creative. Even if you don't know it and you don't see it yet or understand it, it really is deep within us. And when we see it, we're going to recognize it. You know, we are made to envision that which we want. And when we see it, we can pluck it from that tree of gifts. Like, really, really know that there is enough to go around. Have that beautiful non-lack mentality, have that mentality of abundance and knowing that there is enough money, jobs, houses, love, all of that to go around. And it's much easier to manifest within this. And our intuition is really rich like that. It will help us. It'll help us embody our best self. I saw this thing on TV and I thought it was so great. And I think it was called Your Best Self, and it's this fellow and he's leading his life, but he's leading a dual life. His lazy, uninspired, on the carousel 3D matrix, and it's living in tandem with his best self, where he speaks richly, wisely, he pauses, he takes care of himself, he has goals, he's excited, he participates. They showed this one thing and it made me want to cry for people that I've seen do this, and I myself have done this with my family, where it shows him with his family, his wife and his child, and they're all sitting around a table. They're all looking at their cell phones and they're not talking. And their meals are just in front of them and they're invisible to one another. And then there's the split screen where they're laughing and engaging and showing pictures and talking and sharing their meals and being present and engaging. And I thought, yeah, and it was really helps you take a look at where are we just kind of like absent in our own lives and how we want to manifest that rich, beautiful connection. And how oftentimes we do this too is we can have a family rule. You're going out to dinner, no phones. That's something I do love when I go out with my family. We do really engage and we talk about food and we have great conversations. And I think it's important too, because that's oftentimes, I believe, why we remember vacations and things so richly, because we're experiencing a lot of the sights, sounds, and smells for the first time. We're really engaged in it, so we have present moment awareness, and that's why it's so infused into our memories, where we can do that with our day to day. You know, when we're out grocery shopping, find a beautiful fresh bouquet of flowers and smell it, pick it up, bring it home, talk about what you're excited about with your family while you're grocery shopping. Really show up as your best self. I'm not saying 24/7, 7 days a week, because some people are like, oh, it takes so much effort. And sometimes I like to check out. Of course, sometimes we like to be on our devices and decompress and get away from it. But this is saying we're moments where we could reach out and have it be a lovely connection. Like right now, I'm not kidding you, while I'm talking, my cat is rubbing her face against my face while I'm talking. It's really cute. And she just wants to be near me. And also when I'm channeling, she seems to know that, the tone of my voice and my speaking, and she digs it. And she always wants to be right next to me. When I laugh or I yell or something, it's wonderful. So remember, we do see the pain, but we see the healing. We see the problem, but we see the solution. We see the lack, but we see the provision. We see the gap, but we see the bridge. It's all of it, you know, and let's make that bridge to be our highest self and be proud at the end of the day when we lay our heads down and we're like, yeah, I put some effort into that to make it better, to bring up the vibration, and then feel good about it. And that is your daily pop, my lovelies. I'm going to go upload for you.